Hello lovely people, welcome to the video. My name's Athena. I am a writer working on my first book whilst homeschooling my two girls and being with them 24/7. That intro is just killing me. Okay, so I have not filmed an update. I have not done anything for a month. Why, you will ask? Well, I will tell you, because the flu hit us. It hit us bad. I have spent half of September just either me personally dying of the flu or my kids or hubby, and just round in circles, and then followed up by tonsillitis, and then just... Anyway, I still managed to get some work done. So this is what I figured. I will do a quick little update because I need to start doing updates again and just doing this thing because I'm completely out of... Oh my gosh. So where are we? We are writing a fantasy romance. We are finally on draft 4. I have managed to revise 20... Still have a cough left over from the flu. Just, you know, it's been like 3 weeks, 4 weeks now. It is what it is, I guess. It will go away eventually, I hope. Now, as I was saying, I'm currently in draft 4, officially working on draft 4, revising draft 3, technically. So I have revised 28 chapters. I'm currently working on chapter 29 today. I did a bit of work on it yesterday. I'm hoping to finish it up today. That's my goal for today. Today is Thursday. I have lost days. Today is Wednesday, the 24th of September. My goal is to finish chapter 29 today. And then I have 2 more chapters, chapter 31, chapter 30 and 31. And that is part 1 done. Now, my original plan and goal had been to finish revisions by the end of September. I then kind of realistically said, okay, probably the first few days of October. Now that I've lost a good 15 days out of September, I'm just breathing through it. I'm just getting through it, you know, we're good. I mean, I'm practically at the end of part 1. The biggest changes happened in part 1, if I'm being honest. There is a rather big rewrite in part 2, like literally the first couple of chapters. But after that, I don't really have anything huge that has to change. Whilst up until this point, there has been a lot of reshuffling. There's been a lot of like moving things around, deleting things, adding things. Chapter 29 has been a good play around. I'm completely cutting out a little scene out of chapter 29 between the 2 main characters. In all honesty, it is a fantasy romance. There's a lot of fantasy, a lot of plot, but there's also the romance, which plays a big part with the plot. Like they're very intertwined, pretty much. I did fear that I wasn't adding enough romance, to be honest, so I kind of added little scenes here and there that now that I'm kind of going over, I'm like, I don't need this here. Like it's not giving us anything. There's no reason for it to be here. So I'm currently kind of removing that from chapter 29, for example, and the chapter itself is giving us information. It's helping us in other aspects of the story. So we don't need our male main character kind of coming in and just randomly, throwing a comment or whatnot. It's not necessary. So I'm cutting him out of a scene here. And then chapter 29 should be done today. Then chapters 30, 31, my goal is to have them done by Tuesday. Okay, so that I am done with part 1 of the book officially at the end of September. So September done, and then October will start, and I will be starting part 2. That is my goal. Now chapter 30, 31, there's a lot more to it. If I finish chapter 29 today, and I can start working on chapters 30, 31 tomorrow, Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I probably won't be able to do anything. I know it. Because Friday's a public holiday, the weekend is just the weekend, and then there's Monday, Tuesday. So I'm hoping that Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, I will be able to vlog as I finish chapters 30, 31. That is my thought process here. Keeping me accountable. I don't know. Will I do it? Who knows really? Because 30, 31, it's 2 chapters because it's 2 POVs. 1 scene cut between the 2 POVs, but I need to reshuffle quite a bit. I need to cut out quite a bit. I need to add quite a bit and kind of rearrange the entire thing. And the funny thing is that on top of my notes, like I have a whole bunch of notes of what I want to change throughout the scene, but right next to like chapter 30, chapter 31, I've written rewrite in big letters. So I'm very, very aware that it's gonna be a really heavy revision / rewrite when it comes to these 2 chapters. I think though, what the fun thing about revision generally, what I found up until this point, is I'm really enjoying it because I have improved. Okay, so my battery died. Fun times. As I was saying, the one thing I've been really, really enjoying about revision is that I am making progress. Like I'm working on improving things. I'm making progress. I'm improving it. I have, even in scenes like 30-31 now, like chapters 30 and 31, where I need to completely reshuffle and rearrange and rewrite stuff. I have the bones though. I have the skeleton, I have the base, I have a plan. I know exactly where I'm going with it. I never thought, I really enjoyed drafting, but I think what happened to me was because I drafted, my first draft I did really quickly. And then I completely did a rewrite because in all reality, it was a complete first draft again because half the book was changed. And then the same thing happened with draft 3. 50% of the book is completely different in all 3 of these drafts. So the final actual first draft of the story that I'm now revising is draft 3 in all reality. So technically I could say the first 3 drafts were draft 1, 1.2, 1.3. Not really different drafts of the same story because they are so different. But yeah. I think I didn't realize how stuck I was feeling by doing these complete rewrites and trying to, it was really, I guess a learning curve. It was a learning curve. That's what we're gonna, it was a learning curve, but I'm really, really enjoying finally feeling like I'm moving forward and I'm improving on the story. I know the characters, and I'm now just moving forward and improving on it and making it better. And I'm really enjoying that. So I have a lot of rewriting to do, a lot of work to do for chapters 30 and 31. 29, which is what I'm tackling today, it's more of adding a little bit of information and just making the scene, tweaking it a little bit and removing a few things. I should be done with it pretty quickly, to the point where I might be able to start working on chapter 30, just kind of setting up the outline, setting up the general idea within the document, the notes and stuff. I might. What I will try and do though, moving forward after this video, is I want to film tomorrow, Thursday, as well as Monday and Tuesday. I doubt I'll do anything Friday and on the weekend. It's a long weekend. I doubt it. But definitely I'm gonna try and have a video for you guys on Wednesday, on the 1st of October, of me finishing part 1. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Okay, I really want to start doing proper writing vlogs, actually talking about it as I do it. Actually, just not just the B-roll. It's not just about the B-roll. It's more about when I'm actually working on something and thinking about it, and I can talk to the camera a little bit about it, and then I can kind of do the work and kind of show actual progress and actual interruptions. And just my process in writing, because I find I don't really see many writing updates and writing vlogs where moms are trying to write a book and they are the sole caretakers for the majority of the day of their children. Where I'm with them 24/7, I'm with them all day long. And that's not a bad thing. It's just that when you're trying to write a book and you're trying to be in the story and focus on the story, and you're constantly being interrupted, it's just, it's an interesting skill to be able to get back into a story when constantly interrupted. It is what it is, I guess. But I'm gonna try and do more actual writing vlogs because I like them, I enjoy them, and I also enjoy the actual real full-on, because I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm pretty much in my house most of the time. I'm not gonna be I don't go out and write in cafeterias and whatnot, because even if I were to go out somewhere, I would be with the girls and I would have to be watching them. So not something I would do. I'm also playing with the little battery thing because my battery died before. Did I mention that? Anyway, that is about it for this update. I will try and do a writing vlog. I am gonna finish chapter 29 today. I am determined to do that and start working on chapters 30 and 31 and tackle them. Tackling the goal, small, simple goal, is to tackle part 1 of this book by the 30th of September. Okay? And then we'll start part 2 on the 1st of October, clean slate. It's perfect for my brain. That's I like that. I like the cleanness of it. Now we don't know how life will go because my life is just, we'll see. Either way, that is all for this update. Quick little update. Hopefully it's quick because the battery died and I'm already on 5 minutes right now on this clip. So who knows what the previous one was. But yeah, that is all for this one, and I will hopefully see you in the next one, which will be a vlog. Either way, you'll see me next week, telling you if I've done what I planned on doing. Either way. Yeah. I'll see you next week. Bye.